Good afternoon, everybody. How y'all doing today? Good evening. Good morning. Good afternoon. Wherever you from, wherever you at on the coast, out of country. I appreciate y'all every day. I really do. Y'all know what's going on. It's cool. I'm the owner of STNS LLC. My business stands for Stop the Nonsense. Yeah, I got some different merch on today. You see, I got the polo hats. I also got my jacket zip up hoodies. It's easy to be negative. It's hard to be positive. What I'm gonna be talking about tonight is Kwame Brown. I really appreciate Kwame Brown because he's been speaking on a lot of things that I've been speaking and been talking about. So I salute Kwame Brown, and I completely understand where he's coming from and why he's fed up. And you know, I appreciate him that he's finally spoke up and said something. Yeah, this is what happens in the world when people decide to pick on people or bully people, and then as soon as they react or say something back, it's like, oh, they in their feelings. You know what I'm saying? This man didn't say anything for 20 something years. Excuse me. And then all of a sudden, he responds. He asked them to leave him alone. Uh, he does a lot of things, but where I agree with him is, you know, black people putting each other down. In particular, our famous ones, especially. That's why I don't watch TV. So when he was just talking about these people on TV and how they say stuff, and it's true. It's true. Uh, for some reason, uh, black entertainers or commenters, what do you call them? Commenters. Um, the people that call the games, things like that, or just on these shows. Period. It ain't got to be sports related. It could be anything, and they just downgrade and they just talk about us bad. You know what I mean? And with the Kwame Brown situation, I never thought he was a bust, just because, like he said, he made it to the NBA. He came from nothing, grew up in South Carolina, went to high school in Georgia. Uh, he put his mom got her a house on a golf course. He made a lot of things happen for himself and for his family, and I applaud him for that. Like, people are going to have their opinion about others, and it's just not right that people call him a bust. And I believe he only got that label because he's the only number one draft pick out of high school. I believe. I could be wrong, but yeah, I believe that. I mean, he played with Jordan, so people just, and they didn't understand, like, he coming out of high school, and they just disrespecting the man, basically telling him he can't play. And I feel Jalen Rose, he did an old video and saying, who are you comparing Kwame Brown to? And that was a good point. If you comparing him to Shaq, of course, he wasn't as dominant as Shaq, but to me, he was a good role player. He played his position. He did what he was supposed to do. If he would have not played with Jordan, I'm sure he would have had a different career. He could have been a more dominant player, but to me, he wasn't trash. He had some great games. He had some good games, in my opinion. But the fact that people are bashing this man, they want to bash his family, they want to bash his character. I'm letting y'all know this is what's going on in the real world. We got to stop going against each other. We got to celebrate each other more, appreciate each other, and just understand we all go through different situations, and depending on what situation you go to, that's just going to depend on the results. I commend them for being quiet, not saying nothing until now. I salute you, Kwame. Keep doing your thing, bro. Uh, it's just unfortunate that, and I saw the interview with Jeannie Buss, and when she was on All the Smoke with dang, Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson. And I saw them like tapping each other when she was talking about the trade, and it was just disrespectful. I mean, when the man is just minding his business, he ain't saying nothing to nobody, and then y'all, basically saying he was trash. In my opinion, was the player Steven Jackson and Matt Barnes. To me, he in the same. Kwame Brown was in the same role as them, because Steven Jackson or Matt Barnes, neither one of them made a All-Star team. Neither did Kwame Brown. Neither one of them won any individual awards. Neither did Kwame Brown. So, Kwame Brown, you ain't did nothing wrong. I'm honestly glad that you finally spoke up, because I've been having a problem with a lot of these people on TV for a very long time. In particular, Stephen A. Smith, how he just be bashing people. In particular, people that look like me. It's like, dang, man, like, you disrespectful, and then always saying you not running, you right here, and come on, man. I know his mom is probably rolling over in her grave. Like, you gotta chill out with the disrespect. Just like he was talking about Russell Westbrook, and talking about what Russell Westbrook should thank him for playing better. Like, bruh, like, this man is. Athletes go through so much. They got pressure from the media. They got pressure from wherever team they play for, the fan base there. They got pressure from their teammates, owners, GMs, all that. And so when he was disrespecting Russell Westbrook, it's just like, dang, it's sometimes how you say stuff. You know what I mean? It's like he taking it personal, as if Russell Westbrook cost him some money or something. I don't know if that's the case or not. I doubt it, but it's just the disrespect. I started disliking Stephen A. Smith when he was against Colin Kaepernick, and the things he was saying about Colin Kaepernick, as if Colin Kaepernick had a choice or had an option. You know what I'm saying? But I don't see Stephen A. Smith on the Tebow, saying what's up with the Tebow thing. And to me, yeah, it's two different things, but at the same time, no, to me, because people praise Tim Tebow for being a Christian, for speaking about God, speaking about Jesus, but they criticize and kill and murdered Colin Kaepernick. They destroyed his career. They came down on, oh, why you kneeling? Why you disrespecting the flag? Woo de woo woo woo. It's like, wow, all this man is just he's just bringing awareness to a group of people that have been mistreated, uh, have not been shown the equality in this country. And it's still to this day, as you see, cops are still getting away with killing unarmed Black Americans. male and female. And even if they are armed, to me, the police job is to neutralize the situation, not take anyone out. So you can shoot somebody in the arm, shoot somebody in the leg, maybe get off a warning shot to scare them. So like I said, I don't want to drift off subject like I do a lot, but this is all in one. So again, Kwame Brown, bro, you don't owe nobody apology. Keep doing what you're doing. The more consistent you are, the more that it's going to get on their nerves. And we got you. The real going to stay with the real. And I always had a problem with Michael Wilbon too, because when Sean Taylor got murdered, he gonna say Sean Taylor deserved that. Talking about he acting like a thug. That's what happens when you act like a thug. Like, this man did not ask for someone to break into his house and kill him. And so I felt like ESPN should have fired him on that. But ESPN fired Rob Parker for calling RG3 a cornball. You feel me? But they didn't fire Skip Bayless for calling Chris Bosh Spice Bosh, or Bosh Spice, whatever he was calling him. You know what I'm saying? They didn't fire Stephen A for getting on Kevin Durant for the way he was bashing him on TV for going to the Golden State Warriors. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand we can disagree or not like what people do, but dang, they be just bashing people. You feel me? Stand up, they don't, just because they put that teleprompter in front of you and they tell you what to read, you don't have to read it. And just like he said with Rachel Nichols, like, yeah, they put the prompter up there. She didn't have to read that Derrick Rose went through all that. What did that have to do with him scoring 50 points, like Kwame said? You get what I'm saying? I stopped watching TV a long time ago because I feel like TV is messing with your head. I feel like it's a distraction from keeping you from growing as a person, keep you away from the world. Video games, TikTok, all this BS, you know what I'm saying, keep you from growing and prospering. And the reason why I bring up Kwame Brown, because it's bringing awareness to a lot of the stuff I've been talking about. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know nothing about my business, STNS LLC, it stands for Stop the Nonsense. It's easy to be negative, it's hard to be positive. You know what I mean? So I appreciate Kwame Brown saying that, because this is a lot of the stuff that I've been talking about. Telling the truth, holding myself accountable, holding other people accountable. And we all go about it different ways. And I commend you. I salute you, Kwame Brown. It's the same thing about the Breakfast Club. I used to like them, and then I just saw that they was doing all type of weird stuff. Like, you can be yourself and do whatever you want, but at the end of the day, when you represent a culture and people coming up there, and some people coming up there mad and angry, and telling them about themselves and things like that. Excuse me. And one thing I hate is when somebody tries to bring something up about somebody past, and then somebody brings something up about them, and now it's like, oh, you want to apologize, you want to send a cease and desist. Was it cease and desist, whatever that is. And it's just unfortunate, like Kwame said, they couldn't just call him and just speak it out, but instead they want to they not understanding what Kwame Brown been going through. You know what I mean? He been quiet this whole time. You know what I mean? A lot of people would, like he said, would kill themselves, would do all type of negative stuff because of things that people are saying. And he is right. When people be saying stuff like that, particularly on the internet and stuff, people tend to believe it. They won't do their homework. That's why I be telling people, like, it don't matter what somebody told you. They can be telling you something just so you don't like this person, just so you can feel the same way that they feel. You got to do your own homework. You can't just believe what somebody say, like Kwame said, because you like them. No, that's what part of holding yourself accountable comes in. Because if you hold yourself accountable, no matter how much you like or love this other person, you're going to hold them accountable too, because you don't want them telling you lies or lying or BSing or, not telling the truth. So, Kwame, keep doing what you're doing, man. I'm watching on your IG. I'm watching your YouTube channel. Keep doing what you're doing, because we need to expose these people. They got to get exposed. They got to get out of there. And at the end of the day, Stephen A. Smith can't say nothing. Yeah, like you said, Kevin Durant mom, when she came on First Take, you could tell she was ready to cuss Stephen A. out. You know what I'm saying? And how I feel, Stephen A. should have kept that same energy. You know what I'm saying? Whether his mom there or not, if you're gonna apologize to his mom, you should have called Kevin Durant up and said, I apologize. I just feel like, the move you make going to this team made you look bad. And leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? But they want to bash players so much. You know what I'm saying? Look how highly Stephen A. Smith talks about Aaron Rodgers. And I don't have a problem with that. But look how he talks about Cam Newton. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dang, when it comes to the athletes that look like me, it's just like you bashing them and you so disrespectful, all type of stuff. You know what I mean? And hello? You better answer this motherfucking phone. I'm doing my live right now. Oh my bad. Well, don't answer the phone. Call me back. All right. Okay. And so yeah, back to that. I'm just uh Kwame Brown is you right, man. You're right. I'm glad you holding people accountable. You holding yourself accountable first. And and like you said, it could be ruining your image. You got kids. You don't want, what I'm saying? I saw a video where he was saying one of his daughters came from school, I believe, and they were saying he was a bust. Like, no, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I get Kwame. They got to stop saying the bus. No, players make it, and then that pressure is real. You got the media on you. Excuse me. Asking all these questions, trying to find out this, trying to find out that. People don't understand what somebody going through. They don't even try to understand. They don't try to ask questions. They just assume, or like Kwame said, they just believe someone that they like. They believe what they saying instead of doing their own research, doing their own homework. Like, at the end of the day, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna never grow. You're never gonna be a great person if I don't care who it is. I don't care how long you known this person. Don't believe everything someone says. So at the end of the day, I had to make this video because I'm with Kwame Brown, and I don't believe in continuously to talk about someone uh, when we all have our own perspective of success. To me, it doesn't matter if he played 1 year or 12 years, like he did play 12 years. So Kwame Brown could not have been a bust if you play in the league for 12 years. I don't care. He started some games, he came off the bench some games, but he made some money. You know what I'm saying? He was able to feed his family. He was able to change his life, change his mama's life. You know what I mean? So Kwame, I appreciate it. because you speaking about a lot of stuff that I've been speaking about. You know what I'm saying? Giving back to the kids. I'm working on that every day. I got a book bag drive I'm doing August 1st, which is a Sunday, the first Sunday of August. And I'll be doing a book bag giveaway. I'll be giving away over 500 backpacks here in my office space in 10th and Farnham, Omaha, Nebraska. Uh, yeah, it's a lot that I'm doing as far as community work, and I don't want nothing to be filmed or taking pictures because I'm doing it for the right reason. I'm not doing it to uh, for people to know what I'm doing. I'm doing it because it's the right thing to do. I want positivity in the world, and I want people to learn from the mistakes and decisions and choices I made. So yeah, it's about bettering my community, bettering other communities, getting us together, letting them know what's good. Uh, I'm in my community every day, trying to sharpen people up, handing out business cards. I'll be passing out flyers next week for my book bag giveaway. Uh, I feel Kwame. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna cuss as much as Kwame was, but that's just frustration, and comes with the disrespect that people are doing. So, Kwame, I salute you. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't lose focus of uh, the your message, and yeah, continue to do what you're doing, man. I'm gonna continue to do what I'm doing. My name is Cool STNS LLC. Stop the nonsense. It's easy to be negative. It's hard to be positive. I just wanted to make this video. I've been wanting to make this video for a few days now, but I just want to let y'all know that keep going. Stay positive, stay away from negativity, stay patient, stay consistent, stay understanding. You got an opinion, I got an opinion. Let's respect each other. Unless we talking facts, leave it alone. Listen. Don't just hear what somebody's saying. Listen to what they saying. You get what I mean? And also just also just stay aware. You know what I'm saying? Look at where you came from. Look at where you today. Look at where you headed. You get what I mean? I was raised in the projects, and look at my office space now today. You know what I'm saying? I'm just getting started. I had my business a year. Don't forget to get your merch, stns.cloud. Right now I'm doing 10% off every purchase. And that discount code is STNS10. I'm also doing a discount for if you 30% off if you spend over $175, you will get 30% off, and that discount code is huge 30. Both discount codes are all capitalized letters with the number, and that's again my website stns.cloud. You can also book me on there to speak. I speak anywhere, so it don't matter. I'll come to your house. I'll come to your block. I'll come to your school. I'll come to your AA, NA. It don't matter. We can do Zoom. I'll travel. It doesn't matter. My message needs to be spread, and I'm not done until my last breath. You know what I mean? So again, stay positive. Stay away from negativity. Stay better than yesterday. I love y'all. I'm out later. Yeah.